Welcome to Ishoje Beauty Studios. Today I'm going to start off with the pre-moisturized face. I also already used my Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer all over my face before I started. So I'm going to go right in with my Velvet Matte Skin Tint by NARS. It's in the color Annapurna Medium 2. I'll be using my MAC Oval 6 brush to apply this. And just apply it in circular motions all over your face. And I really love this brush because it applies all of my products, well, mostly my liquids, really smooth. I use it for creams too, but I really love it for liquids. I usually use my Kabuki brush for my creams. I'm gonna go in with my Studio Fix spray and a beauty blender just to make sure everything is nice and smooth. Now I'm going to go in with my MAC Pro Conceal and Correct palette in medium deep. I'm going to color correct up under my eyes where you see those raccoon circles with the color Burnt Coral, which is like an orange color, which really helps when concealing those dark circles underneath my eyes. I'm going to also go in with my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the color NC42 and my MAC 252 concealer brush. And we're just going to dab that right on top of that color corrector. I like to use my finger to warm up the product. It's a little wet, so I'm going to let it just sit for just a bit. Then I'm going to go in with my Studio Fix and my beauty blender and make sure everything is nice and smooth. I'm not going to wipe, I'm going to dab. Now with my Ben Nye Luxury Powder in Banana, I'm going to set my concealer. Get my forehead, so it's just like a tree. Your forehead, your nose, your cubic bow, and your chin. Ooh, look a little crazy. Then I'm going to go in with my angle brush again, and I'm going to use my Rimmel and the color Sundance 027 just to warm up and bronze around my forehead area. I'm going to go ahead and go down my contours and as well as underneath my chin. Then I'm going to go in with my angle brush by Sigma and the number F40 and my sculpting powder by MAC in the color Burnt, and just go ahead and contour my cheeks. Now I don't like for my contour to look really messy, so I just go back in with my Ben Nye banana powder and just make sure it's nice and clean, like so. And just let that bake for a little bit. Now going in and cleaning off that banana powder, don't look at that brush, okay? I grabbed the wrong brush. That was a MAC 187 brush, which is not used for cleaning off powders, but it was a clean brush, so it's okay. Now going into my MAC blushes, I'm using the color Gingerly. That is my Vasanti blush brush. I'm using Gingerly because it's a soft blush color and I don't want my blush to be too harsh. I'm not going for a dramatic look today. Using my Laura Mercier fan brush, I'm going to go into my favorite highlighter, which is the Jaclyn Hill's Champagne Pop. And I love this because it just makes my cheeks glow, and when the sun hits your face with this stuff, it's just magic. Moving on, using my Soft Ochre Paint Pot by MAC, it's an eyeshadow base. I'm going to just coat my eyelids and just bring it up just a little bit above my eyelids. And the trick is you want to let this set for like a minute or two. You don't want to just go straight in with your eyeshadows because they're going to drag. Give it a second to dry, just a bit. Going into my Morphe palette, 35W, I'm going to find a transition color for my eyeshadow, which I'm going to use the Smoothie color right here. Going into my Naked 2 Urban Decay palette, I'm going to use my favorite under eyebrow highlight color, which is Booty Call. I really love this stuff. It just shimmers, and I love it. Using my MAC medium shading brush and the number 214, I am going to go into this pasty white color, which is called Blanc Type. And I'm just going to apply that on my lids. I'm going to go right over that with this new vanilla loose pigment. Well, it's not new, but it's new to me. I've never used it. I just sprayed my brush with a little bit of Studio Fix to help it adhere to my brush. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of this color. I really don't like the vanilla, so I highly doubt that you'll see me using this again. Just not my favorite color, but since I already applied it, let's work with it. Now I'm going to mix Espresso and Mystery to give me a little bit of a crease color. Those are two different variations of the MAC Browns eyeshadows. And we're just going to blend those right into the crease, but just make sure you blend, blend, blend. Now I'm going to go into my Urban Decay Blackout, which is, I find, is the blackest black. I'm going to use, again, another MAC blending brush. I rubbed off the numbers, so I don't remember which one this is. It's probably the same as the 224, not quite sure. But just use a little bit of black and blend it out as you go. You can always add, but it's very hard to take away. So just blend, 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 blend. I don't want a very strong smoke look, so I'm not going to use a lot of it. I just want it to just fade into the brown, into the white, into the other colors and the other colors. Just want everything to just merge together, so just blend, 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 blend. Now using my e.l.f. eyeliner, I'm going to line my eyes, but I am not going to wing this look. I don't want a sultry wing. I just want a little definition on top of my lid. Now I'm going to go in with my favorite mascara, which is a Maybelline New York's Last Sensational in the color Pearl, which is just another variation of black with a little iridescence inside of it. I'm going to use my Smolder by MAC. It's a black eye pencil. It goes on very smooth. That's why I love this pencil so much. Now grabbing my tweezers, my Duo, and my lashes, I'm going to apply them. These are in the style Wispy, and they're from Kiss. You want to let your lash glue dry a little bit. That is the trick to this, lady, so it's tacky. I like to put my lashes down right in the middle and then pull the ends over. And also what I like to do is take my tweezers and just lay them on top of my lashes and press downwards so my lash just lays right on top of my lashes like so, and it just folds into it. You'll get the hang of it with practice, I promise. I couldn't find a lip pencil that I really like to go on my eyeshadow, so I'm going to create my own. I'm using my Italia lip pencil in Toast. I'm going to take 3 different lipsticks and just merge them together to try to find the perfect color for my eyes to complement them. I'm using Antique Velvet by MAC, Smoke Purple, and Twig, also by MAC. Not quite sure what to call this new color I just created, but I do like it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe below.